Any man who knows too much can't fit in anywhere.
That's ridiculous.
Okay.
Any man who knows too much can't fit in anywhere?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess it depends on how you define fitting in, but I think knowledge allows you to fit in anywhere. You can adapt if you know.
Yeah.
Nietzschean? Nietzsche? Well, no, it's Nietzschean. It's Nietzschean. Yeah. Nietzsche, but the way that they sing it's a Nietzschean theme.
Oh.
So something taken from it's like a derivative of something he's said, which I'm not too sure who he is. I think he was a philosophical guy on some level. I don't even know if I align with him in any way, but that phrase kind of jumped out to me. You don't feel like that's true?
Well, I mean, I certainly had a strong reaction to it.
Yeah. Which is that's why I wanted.
But
to
I mean,
throw
it's
it
a
out.
very personal reaction. Like, I read and study and listen and ask questions because I have such a hard time fitting in. So that the more that I know a little bit about a lot of things.
Yeah.
As opposed to just only knowing a lot about one thing.
Okay.
So maybe, that allows me to have conversations with people and like understand or ask better questions or get to know them. Just a connection point. So I've always felt like knowledge helped to fit in as opposed to
Like socially.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was only thinking socially.
Yeah, I don't. It's probably deeper. I think the original context had to do with more with solitude. Flee my friend into the solitude. I see thee defend with the noise of the great men and stung all over with the stings of the little ones. Not too sure what that means, but I think it's derivative from there as far as solitude. But then any man who knows too much can't fit in anywhere, I think was the phrase that I heard, and I guess it stung me. But it was just like, if you know too much about humanity or how we think or how we feel or how we're wired, and I think you lean into a lot of the identity piece of who we are, and you've shared a lot about that, which I love. I love that because it refocuses me to not looking outside of myself for who I am and where my value is, but it's that identity piece connected to the Creator. The Creator is in me, I'm in Him. So that was kind of my bridge, was the more I know about that, does it make it harder to fit in? And do you need to fit in?
Well, you can certainly make an argument for it. Like you don't feel we don't fit in this world the more we understand that this world is not quote unquote real. But we would have a tendency to call the real world the more your eyes are open to the reality that it's not real, that it's temporary, it's fleeting, it's not meant to last. Then it's much harder to fit into that when you know that.
So in the world, not of the world type of thing.
Yeah, I mean it's certainly all throughout the scriptures, but it's everywhere. And once you start thinking that way and looking that way, you see it everywhere.
So make it that's where it can become harder to fit in.
So you don't even want to fit in. It's like the desire to fit in, like money as a construct. Our economic system works as long as we all have a shared value of money. But if you stop valuing money, you can still get by and use it as a tool to some degree, but it doesn't hold the same weight and value. So it's harder to fit in to that system or conversations or care what other people care about.
I mean, you can't even fit into some of the same spaces without a certain amount of money.
Well, yeah.
I mean, most people are buying the same thing for different prices.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm staying in this hotel, but I'm in this room. We're both getting the same pillows and sheets. I'm just higher up. and I have a kitchenette. Whatever it might be. But we're essentially, money becomes the status symbol. We're all driving 4 wheels, but this one happens to be gold encrusted steering wheel. I don't know, whatever. But it categorizes us there. But that's where I think solitude. Do we find who we really are in solitude, or do we find who we really are in the company of others? Is where my mind went to when you were talking. Dan is like, what? He's like, what time is it?
What was the driver for the solitude? Is it the knowledge that the individual has? Is he alone because he knows everything? I think
okay. So what? Flee, my friend, into the solitude. I see thee defend with the noise of the great men, and stung all over with the stings of the little ones. Where solitude ends, there begins the marketplace, and where the marketplace begins, there begins also the noise of the great actors, and the buzzing of the poison flies. That kind of tacks on, that gives a little bit more context, I think. Because where the solitude ends begins the marketplace. As soon as I say marketplace, then we start going. We've opened up more conversation.
You're either alone, or you're either alone or you're alone in the midst of all of that.
In the marketplace.
Terrible marketplace. But who gets... Yeah.
Who gets what?
I don't know. I have nothing on this topic whatsoever.
Exactly. So, okay, there you go. So it's like, you need solitude right now. You don't even want to fit into this.
Well, when you first read the actual statement, you know, it was easy to not agree right out of the gate, like you were saying.
Right. Any man who knows too much can't fit in anywhere. That was the...
Yeah. Well, is it that he knows too much, and is that the reason why he can't fit in everywhere, or does he know so much that he doesn't fit because it's too advanced for those he's trying to fit in with? I don't know, or is it because he has so much knowledge and compares what others know against him, and they're not interesting, their world's too small, I'm out, I'm alone, no one sees what I see. I don't know, where do you go with it?
Well, because I think it's because
I think I'm way off, so I'm just spewing in order to create
I don't
reaction.
Well, that's literally what it is. It's taking. We're just thinking out loud. But
or are you in solitude because as you compare, there's a pride thing, and you just don't fit in, and you don't want to fit in. So it's I don't think that because you have all this knowledge that you can't.
You can.
I think you can. Especially if you have not only knowledge, but the knowledge of how to fit in.
Which would be the
maybe those are two different
actors.
things. And so now my mind's okay, now where do we go with that? Knowledge is a tool. So if you're wanting to fit in and you use knowledge in that way, then it's a good thing.
I mean, whatever. It's probably, you can go both ways, because take a musician who's a master musician, some instrument, and who can they play with? Well, technically anybody. If they've really mastered the instrument,
if they're great,
if they're really truly great, they could play with anybody and find enjoyment. But who can play with them? Mm-hmm. At the level they can play with? Well, nobody. So in some ways you could say that knowledge allows you to fit in, but in other ways it would be isolating, which probably kind of the nature of what it would be. Mm-hmm. I can play this, but nobody else can play it.
Right. I can dumb down and play with you, but you can't level up to play with me, so to speak.
I am backwards compatible.
I'm backwards compatible.
You need to upgrade.
You need to, yeah.
Well, it didn't have to be that. It just depends on how you look at it and go, I'm the only one in the world who can play this. but I don't have to play this. I could play that.
Yeah. Because you can act. You can get down with the act. You can get down and you can dumb yourself down to play with those who are limited. And that, I guess that sounds negative.
It's not even a dumbing. I mean,
it's not even a dumbing down.
It's not dumbing down.
It's just a fitting in. It's fitting.
It's well-rounding.
It's fitting in.
Yeah, enjoy. Yeah, being with people. Enjoy what people are able to do.
I guess it hit me in such a deep way, and I don't think it hit you guys in the same way.
I think it's kind of cool when it's been a couple of Super Bowl performances where the guest, so there's the main artist of the Super Bowl halftime show, but then they bring out somebody that you were never thinking of, or like they didn't let on to who that would be, and then you're just like, wow, and you watch that band or that secondary artist like fit in really well with what's going on,
Sound like an opener.
No, part of the show, like they
as a part of the halftime
totally
show.
integrated in.
Oh, integrated into the halftime show.
Yeah, so I'm trying to
okay.
think. Was it? I'm gonna hack this up, but I don't know if it was.
This past.
Wasn't it like? I don't know if it was the Black Eyed Peas. Did they do a halftime show and then and then the Red Hot Chili Peppers came out or something? It was something like
Just like real big contrast.
Yeah, real big contrast.
I don't know specifically, but I can't
remember who it was. Slash came out with
David Bowie's son, Slash.
Oh yeah. Wow.
And Usher.
David has a son.
That's a good example. You got Usher.
With who?
You got it, you got it bad.
Slash from Guns
You're
N'
on the
Roses.
floor.
Yeah.
And Slash probably came out and ripped the solo.
On that song.
Yeah, I mean, like, Slash can
yeah.
play with Usher. He fits. It's great.
Yeah.
But I want to. But there was another example. I think that was even
Not this past Super Bowl, because that was like Bad Bunny and I think J-Lo came out. That's not
No, wasn't J-Lo.
Wasn't J-Lo?
They would never let her on the stage again.
Was it Shakira?
Oh gosh, that was a while ago. Like 3 months.
We were talking about like a juxtaposition, like things that you wouldn't necessarily think would go together.
You wouldn't put them together, but they go together because they both have the ability to fit.
And they want to be together.
And they want to be together.
Yeah. Like
maybe it was Eminem. Eminem, like,
Eminem
was
seems
a
to show up
surprise
in lots
to-
of things. Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like anybody could go out with Eminem.
Kid Rock. Kid Rock one.
Yeah, no, he doesn't fit anywhere. He belongs in solitude, solitary confinement. No, I'm just joking.
Ba with the ba?
Such profound lyricism.
I loved his drummer.
I actually do like.
Remember the drummer?
For the record, Kid Rock's pretty cool, but that's just me. Go ahead.
No, the drummer. I like the drummer of Kid Rock. The lady.
He was there with Nelly, Justin Timberlake, Janet Jackson, and P. Diddy. I guess that's not really that different.
Dude, we're not going back to that Super Bowl.
No, I think that's a fair stretch to have invited Kid Rock to that show.
So your point was you can mix two things that don't belong?
Yeah, when you brought up the scenario of like a really good musician being able to play with lesser qualified musicians or lesser well-known musicians, whatever. I love that.
So you're saying Shiloh Battles could go to the Super Bowl? That's what I'm hearing.
As a
Less known, but we could still.
We'd melt faces.
Dude, yeah, we'd melt a couple. Dude, blame it on Jesus.
Oh, we would be on the stage. I was picturing us like
No, I don't want to go
in the end zone. At
No,
the top.
I don't want to go to the Super Bowl. I don't want to go to the Super Bowl unless
We were just sitting next to each other at the top.
No, dude, I want to be
We
on.
made it on the dash
I want to be on
cam,
the main
not on the
stage.
cam.
I want it to be, some kind of like hip hop group, and all of a sudden we come out, I'm blaming on Jesus. Don't blame it on me. Like what?
Like when Run DMC did the song with
Aerosmith.
yeah, Like that was
yeah.
That's cool. John Mayer plays with Dead and Company. It's kind of cool.
Peanut butter sandwich with potato chips on it. Ever had it?
Absolutely.
Okay, see, that's something.
Grilled cheese with diced apples.
No,
Change your life.
Not trending.
Try it.
I'm seeing a lot of this like potato chip thing. I'm like, I saw somebody doing that or food review like peanut butter on bread with potato chips. I'm like, what? Or, yeah. That's
what are we in third grade?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
that's a delicious treat.
Like literally, content has gone back to like, let's eat what we ate in
your
third
mom
grade.
didn't love you, didn't it? You had to buy that school lunch.
Well, you get your peanut butter and jelly, you opened it up and you emptied your chips onto it and closed it. Now they're like, it's unbelievable. We got to try this. We can't believe we discovered this. I'm like,
yeah. Have you ever heard of chocolate milk? I think that was the same meal.
Yeah. How did they discover that?
What if we put chocolate in the milk?
Yeah.
What if we replaced the jelly with Fluffernutter? Brilliant. Now put potato chips in that. Now you're trifecta.
So we're talking about fusion.
Things that
don't necessarily go together, but you fuse them together and you find out that. So now we're talking about getting away from genre and the norms and the standard, and so I think that's where fitting in.
No, I think we're getting away from like if this is all you know, stay in your lane. If you know more than that lane, then mix it up and. Yeah, I like that stuff.
Well, when it comes to fitting in, though, that a lot of that comes from like a mutual respect, for what somebody else can do or does. Mm-hmm. See that a lot in music when you have collaborations and things like that from different genres and stuff. It's because they recognize, oh, that's really good.
I think what stuck out to me about the quote that I started with was, I feel like there was a little bit of a blissful ignorance, being a younger bloke. And, maybe it just like I found just more ease of interconnecting in ways, different scenarios and that. And then I don't know if it's just life or seasons or what it is, but as you move on, is it, so the question was, is it knowledge? So I find it less fun or less easy to like just kind of fit in everywhere and try to make that matter. And so is that a wrong? Is it a right? Probably not. Is it knowledge? I don't know. Is it like knowing things about me and which causes me to know more about others? I don't know. So that's kind of where I drifted to.
I know a lot of stuff, but I still like hanging out with you guys.
Okay. Thanks. There we go. Now we know where Dan stands.
I just need to get out.
Took you 20 minutes to get there. Yeah. Everything I said excludes Shiloh battles. No.
Yeah, I think in order for that statement to make a lot of sense to me, mm-hmm. There's a lot of assumptions that go into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Maybe.
I think the quest or the pursuit of engaging with others and fitting in is, especially with what you know or what you have yet to, I don't know, is far worth it and more valuable than being in solitude by yourself with all you know.
But how are you going to fight the bear? You got to fight him alone.
I am the bear.
Right. That was my whole point. You're going to the cave. You're not going to the cave with a bunch of folks to fit in.
Well, there's another option.
Okay.
There's fire.
There's fire.
I agree.
We've got the fire.
There we go.
Choose the fire. Yeah, I mean, if you're only choosing the cave, all you'll find is the bear, which is loneliness and isolation. Mm-hmm. If you're choosing the cabin, then you're fitting in and you're evaluating self in light of, what you see outside, the window and what the rest of the world is doing, or you're evaluating just in terms of self, but there's another option. There's the fire, consuming.
Refining.
And the fire is your friend.
It's friendly fire. But it consumes the cabin, and it consumes the cave, and it consumes the bear, and
it even consumes the identity.
It's all consuming.
Yeah.
Let's go burn stuff. No, I'm just joking.
I know there was a better way.
It's all going to burn.
It's all going to burn.
It's all going to burn. It's either burning in or burning out.
Burn, baby, burn.
Do we have any songs about fire? Oh, yeah, we do. We need more. More songs about fire.
I actually do like the word fire in songs. Mm-hmm. Usually sounds cool. Fire.
Fire, fire everywhere.
Ooh, I'm on fire.
Yeah, the word fire just sounds, the English word fire sounds good with music. Like there's so many songs in the lyric fire is like, it just always sounds good.
It's one of the few words that I actually picture fire when I say it. Like
Yeah.
Flame comes to mind. Flame. Other words, it's like I'll see other things.
Fire away.
Yeah. Hit me with your best
Fire
shot.
away. Oh, I'm on fire. Fireball. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
It's been used.
I think all we have is friendly fire and I was born. I don't think fire is in any other.
No other lyric?
Mm.
No, I don't think so. Through the fire. Yeah, the bridge of that song. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's any other fire.
Friendly fire, but
Yeah, I mean, besides those two.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Have we, did we talk about Blame It on Jesus last time?
I don't think so.
I mean,
Do you have something you want to blame on Jesus?
yeah, my joy. My choices, my good choices.
Because you're choosing love instead of hate.
Yeah, when I
You're
choose
choosing
love
joy
instead of hate,
instead of
blame it on Jesus. Don't blame it on me.
choosing peace instead of war.
Well, we're in our message series called Blame It on Jesus, and our memory verse is found in Galatians 5, verse 22 and 23.
Listen to you, which says, but the fruit of the Spirit
Is
love,
joy,
peace,
peace,
forbearance,
kindness,
goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control.
Against such things there
There's
is no
no
law.
Well, I was like, why didn't we put that part in? That's my favorite part.
You could say it.
Okay, thank you. Against such things there is no law. Yeah, take that law.
Yeah, blame that on Jesus. Jesus he gets blamed for so much.
Well, blame that on him. Blame the fruits on him.
I
Well,
blame
blame
him
the-
for fulfilling the law.
I'm blaming him for the fruit.
Is-
If you don't like my fruit, blame it on Jesus.
Well, unless your fruit's rotten.
Oh, this is non-existent.
There's a lot of rotten fruit out there that gets
Ooh.
blamed on Jesus.
What kind of fruit do you like? What kind of fruit do you like? What kind of fruit is your type?
It was weird when a minute ago when we were still talking about fire, like you asked, did we talk about blaming it on Jesus? And I was like, I think my answer must have been, I can't recall. But a lyric, I was like, I can't recall life at all without pain. I'm like, that's from a song.
Is it?
Yeah, not one of ours.
Oh.
But it took me a minute. I think it's Lunatic Friend is the name of the song, which is by somebody named Brian Duncan, a Christian artist, like from the 80s.
Gosh.
and it's this song is totally different than all his others. Like it's actually like it's really rad. But it's all about, I've got this lunatic friend inside of me. It's crazy. Like I keep expecting, him to be sane or like to do things the way God will want, like, but I'm crazy. Like,
who's the friend?
Himself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's, I have a friend who, you're talking about yourself. So I got this friend who, oh, you're talking about you, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've got this lunatic friend that.
I thought it was Jesus. I thought he was going to say his lunatic friend was Jesus.
Well, it could be. I mean, but that's not what the song. I think the song. I haven't listened to it in 30 years probably, but like I think it was. It resonated so much with me, like the idea of I've got this lunatic friend, and I don't recall life at all without pain. It's like.
I thought he was going to be like, I've got
such a true statement. Like,
yeah.
Who can recall life at all without pain? It doesn't exist. Like life has pain. It's okay. It's not.
Some people say life is pain. What do you think about that versus life has pain?
It's not only pain.
Sure.
I mean, yeah. Like we do that stuff all the time. We make big statements and they go, that's not true. And it's like, well, no, it is true. It's just not only that.
It's not only true.
It's not the only truth about it.
Right.
It's a truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not going to live and not have pain.
Yeah. Or suffer.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Jesus would be a lunatic.
That's what I was like. I was
spirit,
like,
yeah, like the
Jesus
way the
freak?
Spirit, with like the fruit of the Spirit, and in a world does all these other things. This.
It's lunacy.
This lunacy inside of me that's coming out.
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
I'm crazy. I'll love you to death.
Yeah, that's right. Dude, I forgive you.
I'll forgive you no matter what. What?
Here, take my shirt.
Take my cloak.
Oh, you want to be my enemy? Sorry. I don't have any enemies.
I got friends.
Blame it on Jesus.
I mean, you can still try, but I'm going to love you.
My lunatic friend's going to love you for sure.
Yeah. I'm rolling with him.
Blame it on my lunatic friend.
Lunatic's a good word, too.
Yeah.
Not as an accusation, but as
what was the lyric? The lyric in the song was lunatic friend?
I've got this lunatic friend.
Was that the chorus or just a phrase in the song?
No, it was the chorus, the name of the song.
Oh. Brian Duncan?
Yeah, we'll have to listen to it when we're done.
Get a little Duncan time. All right, we're done.
As I say, there might be something we could pull from it. Like there's some cool stuff in the song. It's like, did you ever hear it?
I'm trying to think. I know Brian Duncan, but I don't know that I remember.
What
that
other
song
songs did Brian Duncan do?
I couldn't name another one.
That's so crazy though. You just like tapped into 30-year recess of like Brian Duncan.
Lyric, yeah. Because I was like, I can't recall life at all without pain.
Lunatic friend.
When you asked that question,
yeah.
Did we talk about this last time?